We're back 7:30. Chanel joins us this morning, and we take a look at the 9/11 Memorial and Museum here in New York and Lower Manhattan. Many people are beginning this day of remembrance right there.
Yeah, that site in Lower Manhattan is certainly hallowed ground. And Craig, you spent time with the people who care for it all year long.
It's a special group. The design for the memorial is entitled Reflecting Absence. A key focal point, those two enormous pools in the footprints of the Twin Towers, surrounded by nameplates for the nearly 3,000 people who lost their lives there. I recently caught up with a team tasked with keeping that sacred site pristine. They are the quiet and steady hands that care for the 9/11 Memorial, hallowed ground dedicated to the lives lost in the terrorist attacks on our country. Overnight, 5 nights a week, Jim Maroon and his team of custodians clean the reflecting pool.
This is the door to the North Pool.
And Jim gave me a rare glimpse while he worked the overnight shift.
This is the pool.
This is the office every night. It's pretty amazing. I've never seen it like this.
But for Jim, it is much more than a job.
What does it mean to you to be in charge of keeping something that is so sacred for so many? You keep it clean.
It's more than a job because I'm doing it for the 3,000 that lost their lives and everybody around the world that sees this and sees that this is not a disaster anymore. It's a future, and it's a bright future.
Carved in bronze panels along the top of the pools are the names of the 2,983 people who lost their lives in both the 1993 and 2001 World Trade Center attacks.
Always trying to do a good job for them.
More than 12 million people visit the memorial every year. The pools span an acre each and are nearly 30 feet below street level. At the center of the fountain, the glistening water falls into a void, symbolizing the permanent emptiness left.
There are 2 memorial pools, north and south, both of them built where those beautiful towers once stood.
We're at the corner of the North Pool right now, west corner. Each pool has 500,000 gallons of water. Any given day, we run about 6 pumps to make the effect.
I would imagine from time to time you'll get tourists or someone who'll come up and they'll strike up a conversation with you.
They'll just stick out their hand and say thank you, and they're standing in front of a name that they're visiting. It gives you a greater purpose.
23-year-old Billy Finch is too young to have witnessed September 11th, but feels enormous pride and purpose.
How do you view this job as someone who is so young?
This is a position where you're upholding a very sacred site, a place where no matter what race, gender, no matter what you are, everyone was affected in some way. It's a very noble thing, and I take a lot of pride in it.
Tony, how does what you see that day go on to impact your work here 24 years later?
I don't think anybody can ever forget the images. It drives me more and more every day to reach another level of perfection.
Jim, you've got a personal connection as well to 9/11.
I worked at the New York Mercantile Exchange.
On 9/11, Jim was working in the area when the North Tower was hit.
And I was between the towers, crossing the West Side Highway when the first tower was hit. And people were running.
Jim, you're a little emotional after all these years.
Yeah, it gets me. You know, you see these names. I don't know them. I never met them, but they're somebody's mother or father.
Did you know anyone who lost their life that day?
I knew a few of the brokers. The one I was closest to was a young guy, Elkin Ewan.
Jim, I know this.
Jim often pays respect to his friend Elkin, a husband and father who worked in the North Tower.
I knew several of these men, but Elkin was the closest.
For so many visitors, a meaningful and beautiful space to reflect and remember and pay their respects and pay tribute.
The fact that they still put so much emphasis on making this place that's special for people like me is incredible.
Overnight staff maintains the nameplates, removing scratches and markings. Down below in the pools, Jim cleans out leaves, coins, and debris.
Whatever debris I see, I try to catch. There's little pieces of leaves, picked up a couple of quarters.
But how deep is that water, Jim?
A foot and a half.
It looks a lot deeper up above.
We have something special for you. We're gonna put the waterfalls on for you while I'm working. It's a view that not many people get to see.
That'd be pretty special. Thank you, Jim. Oh, wow. There it is. Looking good, Jim. In the middle of the night when you're cleaning the pool, do you still find yourself reflecting on what happened that day?
It's a quiet, reflecting place of just thinking about what happened, what we've made this place into. This was honestly hell on earth, and now we've made it heaven.
I always see the memorial, meaning the pools, as a beacon of hope.
Hope, healing, renewal, and a peaceful spiritual place to forever mourn the lives lost. Special thanks to Jim and Tony and Billy for spending some time with me. You know, I had been down to that memorial and museum countless times over the years, but this time it was different. It was different when you talk to the men who maintain it day and night, who take such pride in it, and to hear them talk about what it means to them. And as you saw that, Jim got a little emotional, and he told me after the interview, he said, you know, when strangers come up and they thank me, I realize that I'm doing more than just cleaning a pool every night.
What a beautiful piece, Craig.
Thank you.
Yeah.
It kind of takes your breath away. It's so beautiful, and it reminds you there's so much good out there.
Of what's important, especially on a day like today. We needed that.
Yeah.
Yes.
Thank you to them for taking such good care of our memories.
And they are living the pledge that so many made 24 years ago. We will never forget.
Yeah. We're back after these messages.